Thank you. The Indiana Court of Appeals heard a case today that could impact hundreds of thousands of Duke Energy customers all across the state. The case involves ethics questions and possible rate increases for you. Our TV6 reporter Chance Walser joins us now in studio with more on today's proceedings. Chance.
Jenna, 2 years ago, the state's Utility Regulatory Commission granted Duke Energy the ability to raise rates, but now that commission has changed their mind. Duke officials spent the afternoon trying to convince the court they can't do that. One of the state's highest courts heard arguments today in a case that's been going on for years. Duke Energy wants the right to raise your rates at some undetermined point in the future. This is in an effort to recoup financial losses they suffered following an ice storm in 2009.
This is the second worst storm that Duke Energy has experienced in the last decade.
In 2010, the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission, or IURC, ruled in favor of Duke, but later reversed their decision after learning one of the commission counselors, Scott Storms, took a job with Duke during the review process.
They decided, because of the concerns that had been raised relating to maybe potential impropriety, that they were going to look at this whole thing anew. They were going to redo it.
The IURC told the appeals court today their decision to vote against Duke the second time around was based on the facts of the case. It had nothing to do with storms. Duke wants the original findings reinstated. The court made no decision today and gave no timetable for either side.
We'll get you a decision as soon as possible, as soon as we can.
So what does all this mean for your utility bills? Nothing right now. Duke says they have not raised rates because of that '09 storm, and even if the court rules in their favor, an increase is not automatic. Duke simply wants the ability to raise rates if they need to. And they say any increase would be barely noticeable for customers. Chance Walser, RTV6.